In the previous episodes, we explored how the Red Horse Year 2026 reshapes destiny for the first 9 zodiac signs, revealing where pressure builds, where opportunities open, and where transformation becomes unavoidable. Now we arrive at the final chapter of the 12 Zodiac Forecast. 2026 is deep within period 9, the fire cycle. Emotions intensify, change accelerates, and personal fate responds faster than ever before. In this episode, we focus on the last 3 zodiac signs: the rooster, the dog, and the pig. These signs face a different kind of challenge. Not explosive change, but pressure, responsibility, and energy management. If you watch the earlier parts, you recognize a pattern forming. And today, the pattern reaches its conclusion. Welcome back to ZAstrology, your guide to future path clarity. Let's complete the picture for 2026, starting from the rooster. Career. For the rooster, 2026 is a year of visibility paired with responsibility. You're supported by the moon star, a quiet yet powerful influence. Help often arrives behind the scene through female benefactors, thoughtful colleagues, and people who support you without demanding attention. You also carry red matchmaker, enhancing your presence and social magnetism. Your ideas are noticed, your voice is heard, and opportunities arrive through connections. However, pressure always follows visibility. Locked shackles can pile responsibilities quickly. You may also feel tied down by promises, duties, or expectations. And Hook Spirit warns of entanglement like office politics, misunderstandings, and emotional distractions. So you want to be reminded that this is not a year to please everyone. Choose commitments deliberately, and when you focus on what truly matters, your career advances steadily and visibly. Wealth. Financially, this is a year of management, not expansion. Abrupt change star points to unexpected expenses like repairs, family matters, or sudden obligations. Money itself is not unstable, but it requires attention and discipline. Again, think twice before making a spending decision. Be precise with agreements and shared finances. As you may know, when structure leads, your wealth will always remain protected. Relationships. Relationship energy improves noticeably this year. The red matchmaker star supports romance, attraction, and warmth. Singles may have the opportunity to meet someone through work or social circles, while couples may experience renewed closeness. However, external opinions or gossip may interfere. You want to trust direct communication over assumptions. When the rooster leads with sincerity, relationships grow naturally. Health. Most health concerns this year come from physical strain and disrupted sleep patterns. While it's easy to push yourself too hard in pursuit of productivity, but listening to your body is essential. So take moments to slow down, rest, and recover. Even short breaks can restore focus and energy. Remember, rest is not laziness. It's a strategic tool to maintain both performance and well-being. In 2026, balancing effort with recovery will be the key to sustaining long-term health and avoiding burnout. Final advice. 2026 is not a year to rush. It's a year to manage commitments wisely. Your challenge is not ability, it's over-responsibility. Too many promises, too many obligations, and too many expectations. Success this year does not come from doing more, it comes from doing less with precision. When you learn to release unnecessary burdens, your energy stabilizes, your decisions sharpen, and opportunities align naturally. For the rooster, 2026 rewards discernment over effort. Moving to the dog. Career. 2026 is a year of status, responsibility, and structure. You're supported by 3 harmony and 3 platforms. Strong indicators of teamwork, recognition, and authority within the systems. So your position matters this year. Your voice carries weight, and your role becomes more defined. On the other hand, Earth Relief provides problem-solving energy. Even when challenges arise, solutions are always available if you stay patient and methodical. However, rules and procedures matter. With legal trouble and flying charm present, documents, contracts, and communication require careful attention, okay? So do things properly. Remember, professionalism will protect you and ensure steady progress. Wealth. Income remains reliable and predictable, especially from your primary role and structured work. However, 5 ghosts points to money leaking through overlooked items like administrative fees, repair costs, penalties, or miscommunication-related expenses. At the same time, annual symbol signals fixed, unavoidable spending, such as family obligations, insurance, taxes, or long-term commitments. So you want to review contracts carefully, track your cash flow monthly, and keep financial boundaries clear. When you manage details well, 2026 will reward you with financial stability. Relationships. Artistic canopy brings focus inwards this year. As a result, you may feel less drawn to casual socializing and more interested in deep, meaningful connections. This is not about isolation. It's an opportunity to reassess your relationship needs and prioritize what truly matters. So give yourself space when needed and invest your energy in people who support and enrich your life. Health. In 2026, health concerns lean more towards physical strain rather than illness. Minor sports injuries, muscle pulls, bruises, or joint discomfort may occur, especially when rushing, overexerting, or skipping proper recovery. This is not a sign of weakness, but a reminder to pace yourself. So warm up properly and rest when needed. When you respect your body's limit, strength and endurance return steadily. Final advice. 2026 is a year of structural correction for the dog. You will often find yourself in positions where others rely on you to fix problems or manage systems. This is also not a year to fight the battles loudly. It's about understanding rules, systems, and boundaries, and knowing when to engage and when to step back. So respecting the structure, law, and orders can ensure a smoother path. For the dog, discipline, clarity, and strategic restraint can bring the greatest reward. Now coming to the last zodiac, the pig. Career. For the pig, 2026 carries a protective and stabilizing influence. Your key support comes from monthly virtue, a benefactor star that brings timely assistance, often resolving issues before they escalate. This star also helps attract goodwill naturally, making others more willing to support you. Now, progress this year may feel slow, but it is steady, reliable, and well supported. Rather than dramatic breakthroughs, 2026 rewards consistency and responsibility. You want to focus on maintaining standards, delivering steadily, and building trust over time. Avoid rushing or forcing results. When you align with patience and discipline, this gradual progress becomes the foundation for the long-term career success and security. Wealth. In 2026, wealth for the pig is closely tied to energy exchange. Minor loss reflects money flowing out through goodwill, comfort, and convenience. These outflows aren't harmful unless they exceed what is being replenished. Robbery Shah, on the other hand, warns against unequal exchanges, where giving is not matched by return or appreciation. When value flows in balance, resources stabilize on their own. In other words, wealth this year improves when giving is conscious, not automatic. Relationships. In 2026, your relationships benefit from how others perceive you. You are seen as reliable, sincere, and safe to trust, which naturally strengthens family ties and long-standing friendships. For singles, attraction grows not through excitement, but through credibility and consistency. Connections form because others feel secure around you, and that sense of trust becomes foundation for lasting bonds. Health. Death charm signals energy depletion rather than immediate danger. Even otherwise healthy individuals may catch colds or feel fatigue more frequently. If you have pre-existing conditions, recovery may be slower. So pay attention to sleep, rest, and gentle self-care to maintain stability and resilience throughout the year. Final advice. For the pig, 2026 works best when you don't rush life. At work, things move slowly, but help appears when needed. So do your part, stay consistent, and let goodwill do the rest. With money, be kind, but not automatic. Give when it feels right, not out of habit. When your giving stays balanced, your finances stay steady too. In relationships, trust is already on your side. You don't need to prove anything, just show up as you are. The right people feel safe around you, and that's enough. Health-wise, listen to early signs of tiredness. Rest before you're exhausted. Slow days are not always wasted days. They are how you stay well, okay? So overall, 2026 isn't about pushing forward. It's about protecting what you have built. When you move with patience, awareness, and self-care, stability follows you naturally throughout the year. Now, before we end, there's one important thing to remember. What you've watched today, the 12 Zodiac Forecast, is only one layer of the destiny. In Bazi, your zodiac only represents one of the 8 elements that include, as you may have heard before, metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. It does not reflect your background, early environment, and the collective energy you were born into. So it does not define your entire life. Your day master reveals your true character, decision-making style, and how you respond to pressure and opportunities. With 10 elements and 10 life strategies, the same zodiac can have very different destiny. This is why some people rise in chaos, while others struggle to adapt even if they share the same elements. You want to remember that destiny is not a fixed label. It's a structure, okay? And structure can be understood and optimized. So that wraps up 2026 forecast for the rooster, dog, and the pig. As we have seen, this year brings lessons in discipline, awareness, and self-preservation for these 3 zodiacs, while also offering support from the protective stars. Remember, the stars guide, but your choices shape the outcome. If this forecast gave you value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more people can move from uncertainty to awareness. Drop us an email if you like a short summary of your zodiac sign in PDF form. It's free. Also, let us know if you'd like to reach us out for a personalized Bazi consultation. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll help you to make the most out of the fire-dominant era of Period 9. As always, thanks for watching. Have a happy and lucky day. This is ZAstrology, your guide to future path clarity.